Okay, so a little detour on the way home today. I need some fuel, and I have remembered, and I will carry out getting some fuel before I go home, which means I don't need to faff on Friday. It's only taking me a month or two to set this in stone, whatever the fuck that means. What are you doing, fuckface? I didn't tuck in me toggles. I didn't tuck me toggles. Oh no, I'm toggle bashing everywhere. Toggle bashing everywhere. Fuck. I can sort the toggles. I haven't learned about the toggle bash yet though, have I? Oh wait, no, I'm not wearing any fucking toggles. Someone what's bashing me. Is it? Oh, it's me cables. Oh, it's me cables. Fucky, look how big that dog is. Big old chunky dogs. Oh. Shouldn't rev match when I'm trying to brake. I can't help myself. I love the sound. I love it. Actively make things harder on myself than just dropping it into a lower gear and getting a bit of engine brake and a bit of popping on the go. But no, have to give it a quick rev. Well, that's a horrible noise, isn't it? Whoa. Oh, it's the collar of me fucking jacket's toggle bashing me. Ah, can't win. Stop bashing me fucking head. I'll zip myself up so there's less flaps. Reduce the flappage. And again, I'm getting out of work and there's an ambulance heading behind me. What is going on? Jeez, how long did it take for people to fucking click? Unbelievable. It was the police this time. Interesting. Sounded just like one, didn't I? Boy, fucking hell, look at that. Must have 3 soles on his shoes. It's a fucking leg down Lawrence for you. Let's just ride and beat him. Remember to turn right at the next junction so I can get some fuel. I don't really need to turn right at the junction, but it's the best way to remember. I mean, I could just use the petrol station that's literally on the left, right next to me. But for some strange bloody reason, I just want to go to the big Tesco. I think it's because there's a big ramp down into Tesco. And in my head, I've got the fact that my bike will be nice and warm at that point. And if you drop it into like a lower gear going down a hill, the backfire is just legendary. So that's it. That's literally my goal, is to see if I can make an immense amount of noise going to get some fuel. And to do so, I shall drive through Bootle, streets of my youth, misspent as it was. Yeah, just take 5 fucking years to turn right. Do you know what I mean? Just why not? Why not? It's not like there's other road users trying to go about their business. To the right is the street of my youth. Good old Bank Road, bagheads. Used to live there. Suck it, bagheads. Green light, knob end. Just jog across, fucking hold up traffic. Why not? Bootle bagheads for you. That's what that is. Bootle bagheads. No respect. Not a lot of jobs. There used to be a roundabout here, I think. I don't know why there's no roundabout no more. I don't know why there isn't a roundabout anymore. See, that Aldi's new. That leisure centre came in when I was a kiddie winker. There used to be, I don't know if there still is, a hill behind the leisure centre that we used to ride down on our bikes, but you had to be quite careful because there was a big old pole with a security camera on top of it. And one day, one of my friends hit said pole quite hard, didn't do a dodge. We went in and asked for the security camera. You're like, yeah, we'll get this on, you've been framed, make loads of money. They didn't get it, obviously. They told us to fuck off, essentially. Yay! It's not me who said it. They said it first. Back in the day, I think, where you could tell kids to fuck off and not have any kind of repercussions from it. To be fair, in Bootle, you probably still could tell kids to fuck off. You probably only have to deal with a said gang of kids trying to defend themselves with sticks. Good old sharpened stick. Read the fucking road. I'm gonna be here a while. Come on, Udi, go, go. Wait a minute. You never stop building houses around here. Never stop. It's probably because the pull-out game of the Bootle baghead is weak sauce. Do you know, I'm genuinely surprised that my bike hasn't started a gang war yet. Right, coming up. This is gonna be shit now, isn't it? It's gonna be shit. I've hyped myself up for this for no bloody reason, and I'm taking a big old fucking detour. I bet it's silent as a mouse. It whispers down the hill. Whispers. Here we go. Oh, it's not as steep as I thought it was going to be. Oh well. That was dog shit. Oh well. I thought that was going to be so good. I built that up in my mind so much. You fucking arse. Well, that was a massive disappointment. Made more noise coming up the bloody hill. Coming through, bitches! I've also potentially secured the toggles. And I've made sure I haven't got a fucking wire sticking in front of the camera lens like I did last week. What a dick. What a rank amateur. What's going on over here? God, I hate this road. It's too thin. I'm too thick. The bike's too thick. Not my head. Thick as in THICC. Which while I'm on it, I don't get it. Right? Why does that mean bumhole or backside? Why did someone decide to change a K for a C? Who's messing with the fucking language again? Come on, own up. Who is it? Why can't you just behave yourselves? Oh, at least I dodged. God, I'm messing with the language now. It's me all along. Yeah, I dodged some of the bad weather. Essentially, by the time I'd got to work, it was absolutely bucketing down. Buckets of rain. I checked the old forecast and it said it was supposed to be clear for the evening. Oh, I hate this bit. I want to go down the middle, but I know there's also a little shortcut coming up on the right. I might just try and behave myself and stay in the single lane, and I'll probably get through anyway. Don't make me I fucking knew it! Bang, 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 bang! There's the backfire of displeasure. I've got some proper fuel in now. I say proper fuel. I've got some better fuel than I did have. I don't know how long it'll take for it to get sucked through the pipes. Feed the bike. Because some of them did mention that octane difference. That is a weird looking car. An octane difference can possibly be affecting the whole poppage, with a higher octane doing more fire in the oh, what's it called? It's not afterburn, is it? Let's call it afterburn because that sounds cooler. So in theory, E5 should be less poppy. I mean, I don't know how long it might take for that to come into effect. Come on. Ah, scumbag, I knew it. Making me put my footsies down. What a joke. And he's gone. Fuck nuts, and he's back, What the fuck are you wearing? I hope you're going to the gym, mate, or I've just been, because that is a look. Am I the only one that sees tracksuits as leisure wear only and not fit for any kind of work? I don't care what work you're doing. That is naughty, wasn't it? Naughty. There's a big sign there that says no U-turns, mate. Have I reached an age where I start looking at certain clothes and going, oh, that's not appropriate for the workplace? I've not yet reached the shirt and tie age. I mean, with this immature behaviour, I'll probably never reach that age, because I'll be squashed. I mean, the amount of people that just really want to wear shorts at work as well, I don't get it. Do not get it. It's the po-po. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not at the black, you must wear shoes, black trousers and a cheap poorly fitting shirt attitude, but I don't know, there's something about seeing people walking around in like tracksuit bottoms and trainers at work that just wind me up. I mean, how can you feel like you're doing work when you're dressed like you're doing anything but? I mean, I know a lot of people wear tracksuits and I've never been to sorry, I was distracted by that funky looking car. People who wear sports equipment that do anything other than sporting. Unless pie eating is a national sport. Well, pie eating is actual sport, isn't it? Shoving things in your gob as fast as possible is an actual sport these days. Cretins, the world's gone to pot. It's gone to pot! A guy on an actual bike delivered an actual pizza with an actual bike that's not an actual e-bike. Oh, he is as well, because the speed he's not going up that hill. I fucking salute you, sir. Salute! That is a man doing work. I mean, the pizza's going to be cold by the time he gets there, but respect goes out to a man at work. I mean, you know, I did used to work for a call centre, and there was a guy there that always wore a full suit. One of the line managers, sort of like one up from a scrote, essentially. What am I doing? I could have just gone whenever I want. What am I waiting for? Nothing. That's what I'm waiting for. He was a heavy smoker as well, so it's like a full, like, pristine suit with the smell of like stale tobacco and the constant mint from the chewing gum. So I think that's probably a bit too far, considering he's a line manager in a call center. Although there were like all sorts of like cool little rumors, for it, like saying that, you know, he had loads of obscene tattoos. That's why he wore like a full. He's like fully covered. It's kind of funky, innit? I mean, there's something timeless about when you look at, you know, the old really old videos, black and white film, and photos, like fuzzy photos of people in the office or on the way to work. They're all suited and booted with the bowler hat, also known as the king of the hats, bowler hat. This is true. And you could you could tell what people were off to do, judge how well they were dressed. Well, these days you got no idea if someone's off to fucking work as a, like, you know, highly placed manager, or just off to the gym or to the shops. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I mean, my non-trainer based footwear for work, I don't wear it any of the time. They are my work shoes. I wear them for work boots, essentially. I have a lot of non-work t-shirts, mainly because a lot of my t-shirts can be quite offensive. I don't know whether I mentioned it actually. The t-shirt that I was wearing in the face reveal, I might have mentioned it, I don't know. It's like sort of a mistranslation of a joke. Like, it gets on the mama. It's basically, I fucked your mum. From when my friends were in Japan, he just saw it. Thought, that's quite funny. Because people are walking around with a t-shirt, not realising. My other option for that day was, I litter so your dad has a job. I used to have a t-shirt with a picture of some woman getting fucked up the ass and a slogan, don't look back in anger. Oh god, I love those t-shirts. They all went missing when I got married though. Suspicious. I mean, when my friend got married recently, I had to go and buy a shirt. I just didn't have any. I've not had any occasion to wear a shirt for years. God, that was a drama in itself, trying to get a shirt that fits. I mean, I wonder how long it's going to take for the suit itself to no longer be an item that is worn. It's like these days, you see people that, you know, anyone that wears a suit, you usually think is like someone who has a really, really high paid job, and not just someone on the way to a christening. Or, if you're born in Bootle, on the way to court. When I used to work in finance, I wore a suit. I say worked in finance. I upsold people finance packages. So I used to wear like a fancy suit to assert dominance. Maybe I should bring it back. Maybe I should like make like armoured suits for bikes, so you can look snazzy year round and not just for the DGR. Drippy nose, why are you dripping? Drippy nose, drip, 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 drip.